Hello, you beautiful souls. I want to read something to you, but I want to ask you a question first. How would you feel if you wanted to write something about your child, but you were afraid to share it for fear of retaliation? That is what has happened here. A mother has reached out to me, and she has a beautiful writing that she wants to share in honor of her child. But because she wants to protect her trans child, she is asking me to read it to you. And I want you to listen, because halfway through you might get a little tripped up, but you need to hear every word that she says. And then please like, share, and comment, because I believe that these parents and these children deserve to have their stories heard. She titled this, "Why Are Your Kids More Important Than Mine?" Maybe it's because I opted to only have one child. Many people like to tell me I should have had more, but my child is the best kid any parent could ask for. Maybe it's because my child has charted their own course through life, and there are so many that want to dictate the thoughts, feelings, and actions of their children far into adulthood. Truth be told, it is none of these things. Your kids are not any important than my own. We as parents are charged with protecting our children. This doesn't end when they grow up, and yet day after day I see and hear about parents rejecting their children because of a quirk of biology. So many people want to scream and yell about how all are created in God's image, and that being trans is inherently evil because it goes against God's design. Maybe we are created in God's image, but we are created spiritually first. That is the image of God, our spirits, our souls. The bodies those souls inhabit are a product of our flawed human biological state, and sometimes biology messes up. According to the book of Genesis, God created Adam and Eve. I don't recall ever hearing that God directly, physically, ever created another human being. Once the process of reproduction was put in place, it was left up to biology. Even Jesus had to be grown into a human woman's womb. Good thing biology got it right for him. I have a trans child. My poor baby grew up hating himself in ways I could not even imagine because biology got it wrong. His spirit, his soul, is who he is and has always been. The lack of a hormone released at just the right time during gestation is the only thing that caused the body to not match the soul. Yet, your kids are more important than mine because biology got it right for them, and you are too scared and weak-minded to explain it to them why that lady over there looks more like a man, because it makes you uncomfortable. We tell our kids, you can be whatever you want to be your best self, and yet you tell my kid they are wrong for being themselves, and some even say he should die because of it. That they are a threat to your children simply because you won't take the time to understand who and what they are. You tell your kids that school shootings are a part of life, but they will be okay. You worry every time you send them to school, even going so far as to get them bulletproof backpacks to hide behind, just so they can be safer. And yet I must worry about my adult child going to the gas station because someone might not like the way he looks. He could end up unalive from something we consider routine, and God forbid he carry or wear a bulletproof vest for protection. Simply because he is trans, he would instantly be branded a threat or a terrorist. Stop listening to hate. Stop listening to fear-mongering. Your kids are not more important than mine. Trans kids need more protection than most children because they are most at risk. They grow into trans adults who fear for their safety on a daily basis. How is this fair? My child is just as important as yours.